Have you ever pondered the thought of a world without Wallace and Gromit? It's almost unimaginable considering these beloved characters have become as integral to British culture as a steaming cup of tea or a slice of Wensleydale cheese. However, there was a time when the future of these stop motion icons seemed uncertain. In March 2023, uh, the factory responsible for supplying Aardman Animations with their modeling play suddenly closed its doors, leaving fans worried about the production of their latest film. Thankfully, the rumors of a halt were exaggerated, and we now have the pleasure of enjoying a new Wallace and Gromit adventure, Vengeance Most Fowl, which is set to release in the UK this Christmas and on Netflix on 3rd January elsewhere. But was the wait worth it? Um, Ugly Vengeance serves as the sixth installment and the second standalone since The Curse of the Were Rabbit from 2005. This time around, the cunning and formidable Feathers McGraw makes his return. A penguin whose mischievousness and might could give even Thanos and Darth Vader a run for their money. Uh, it's been 3 decades since this feathery foe made an appearance in the 1993 film The Wrong Trousers, and after such a long stint in prison, his desire for revenge has only intensified. And by employing some devious tactics, Feathers exploits Wallace's latest invention, a nifty, odd-jobbing robot gnome named Norbot, in order to exact his vengeance against the duo who thwarted his plans long ago. The film shares a stronger connection with The Wrong Trousers than initially thought, effectively turning Vengeance Most Fowl into a kind of follow-up sequel. Despite the advancements in technology over the past 3 decades, Aardman Animations remains committed to hand animating each frame, preserving that cozy charm that seems to be fading from today's death, CGI heavy films over time. This personal touch is what makes every scene feel special and heartwarming. As a film enthusiast, I'm always amazed by the progress in visual effects. But what sets Wallace and Gromit apart is the dedication of their creators, and each carefully constructed moment filled with humor, hidden gems, and an abundance of puns demonstrates the attention to detail and care put into every scene. This meticulousness carries over to the movie as a complete work. So, in this rephrased version, the film, boasting dialogue as sharp as cheddar cheese and a stellar cast featuring Ben Whitehead, Peter Kay, Loring Patel, and Lenny Henry, is so engaging that its brief 79-minute duration seems to whiz by, leaving you wishing there was more because it's simply fantastic. China, Wallace and Gromit continue to be as endearing as ever, even after all this time since our last encounter with them. Conversely, Feathers McGraw hasn't shed an ounce of his unsavory nature, serving as a stark reminder of why he was so terrifying for children back then. Despite his wicked personality, Feathers remains hilarious and steals the show, delivering many of the movie's funniest moments. And one of his disguises in particular was so amusing it nearly caused me to choke on my tea, an offense that not even Wallace would tolerate. You know, Wallace and Gromit escapade, you can count on more than just chuckles. The thrilling action usually outshines even big budget Hollywood films, and Vengeance Most Fowl, the suit, with its adrenaline-pumping scenes. Beyond relying solely on nostalgia, Vengeance Most Fowl cleverly tackles contemporary issues regarding artificial intelligence, as evidenced by the addition of Norbo to the Wallace and Gromit storyline. The movie manages to convey its message subtly, avoiding any overt preaching, missing following these events, it remains uncertain what's in store for Wallace and Gromit and stop motion animation in general. However, if the next movie is just as exceptional as Vengeance Most Fowl, then their future looks promising, making the wait all the more worthwhile. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,